Hey, what's going on, everybody? JC, Everyday Thoughts. Everybody gather around. Tonight's topic is cheating within relationships slash marriages. Special guest with me tonight, Miss Watts. So everybody gather around. Everybody gather around. JC, Miss Watts is in the building once again. Hope everybody's having a good, safe evening. What's going on, Shamel? What's going on, Amy? Shani? How's everybody doing this afternoon, this evening? What's going on, Diamond? Hey, what's going on? How are you, Amy? Hello, Wanda. Hold on, just waiting for my co-host to come online, so everybody's gathering around. What's going on? Kiana, Beverly, Miss Diamond. What's going on, everybody? Robin. Reflect. But yeah, the cheating, all different levels of cheating, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional cheating. So me and Miss Watts gonna break it down. We got Miss Watts is in the building. What's going
What's
on
going
with you?
on, Jonathan? How are you?
Blessed and highly favored. What's
That's what
good
I'm
with you?
talking about. The same, my friend, the same. How was your day?
It was good. It was good. A blessing. What about yours?
Same. Hey, Robin. So, what are we talking about today?
All right. So tonight, we're gonna talk about tonight. We're gonna talk about cheating. You know, what is cheating to you? It's emotional cheating. There's physical cheating. When it comes down to cheating, what is it? What does it boil down to you? What is cheating to you? Everybody has their own definition. What's your
You're
definition
right.
of cheating? What
But
is cheating?
well, cheating's a lot of things. Cheating's a lot of things for a lot of different people. You know, some people consider cheating to watch adult movies. Some people consider texting cheating, talking on the phone cheating, physical act cheating. There's some people that don't consider cheating unless it's a physical act. But cheating is emotional. Anytime you can bring someone into your world and that can like sticking in there with them and you hanging in there with them when you know you have a significant other or you're in a relationship, that's cheating all day long. But what do you think about it, Jonathan?
Um, Let me do a little shout out to all viewers. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We got Camille, Stanley, Lakeisha, Lauren.
Hey, Wanda.
But yeah, though, I mean, cheating to me is emotional, it's physical. It's more mentally than it is physical to me because anytime you have to hide your phone, you have to hide your tablet, you gotta hide, your call log. That's cheating to me. Y'all should be able to communicate, with your phone upside down. You should be able to have each other's phone at any time. There shouldn't be no kind of secrets.
True.
That's what I consider cheating. Oh wow,
Here's
Stanley.
Stanley. Hi, Stanley.
Oh wow. Okay, you said
Mm.
if you like to get side kitty from time to time, let your woman know up front. Uh, yeah, I mean there are different relationships. There are open relationships. So yeah, you got to be honest with your spouse. That's what I want to talk about as far as your cheating. Is a lot of people they're not really being honest within themselves. You know, when it comes down to cheating, they're not being honest with the mate themselves. If you're the type of man or woman that want other men or other women, let that person know that you're with it, and quit trying to sneak by. You know, they might be cool with it, they might not be, but you always have to be honest with yourself and be honest with the other person you're with. You know,
Right. Honesty.
what's your thoughts about that?
Right. Honesty in a relationship is very important. Without it, you can almost count it as a lost cause because with that, if you're not being honest, then you're lying to yourself and to the significant other. So a lot of times you have to be honest with yourself first. And I say that because you may not want to be with that person you're with. Be honest with yourself and don't be a coward and actually sit that person down and let them know. Because what happens, you cheat, the person finds out, it can be crazy, it could be chaotic, it can be off the chain where it could have been better if you were just honest. A lot of times people get crazy because not only for the act of cheating, but the act of lying behind it. You lied. Lying holds more weight than cheating. Cheating means that you're no longer in love with, or you really, in some cases, some people are just greedy, okay, and selfish, and they just want to be a part of, someone else's life. But cheating it's just something that it you don't have to do because you can be honest. Don't be a coward. Stand up. If you don't want to be with that person, that's not working out for you, fine. It's life. People go on. All relationships are 50-50. There's a chance you're going to make it, and then there's a chance that you won't. So instead of being a part of that couple that just lies and cheat, be the brave one and be the honest one. And stay away from that extra.
Yeah, but my thing is all about having communication with your partner. If your partner or your spouse not pleasing you in any kind of way, let that person know. You know, as a partner, you have to be able to take criticism. You know, of how to please your
Yeah.
mate. You know, not just sexually, but mentally, and do evaluation. You know, oh, I could have called you a lot more. I could have, showed you a little bit more affection in this area.
Well,
You know, it's all about doing an
right.
assessment. You know, that doesn't
Right.
mean
Well,
just physical.
if
I'm just saying, just overall. I could have. No, go on.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm on that delayed thing. I apologize. Um, I was just gonna say, that delayed thing is really, really throwing me. I was just gonna say that people are more damaged by the mental cheating. So you're right. Be honest. Keep it real. Say what it is you got to say, and don't be afraid. Everything doesn't always work out. So be honest. Hmm.
Yeah. All right. Michelle said nobody's going through my phone, so I'm not hiding it either. Yeah, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean you should go through your partner's phone. I just mean that if anything was to happen, you should be able to have access to your partner's phone. There should be no kind of drama to it,
I feel the same way,
No missing
Michelle. I'm not
calls
hiding.
or
I'm sorry. I'm not hiding my phone. Nobody's going through my phone. And honestly, I feel like if a spouse or not even a spouse should be able to do it if she wants to or he wants to. That's on you guys. But if a boyfriend or girlfriend goes through your phone and that's all they are, boyfriend, girlfriend, you're in a relationship, you hadn't talked about no marriage, you're not engaged, yada yada yada. This thing you might kick it with a couple of months because you already know you're not gonna marry. So you might decide to kick it. Don't go through that person's phone because if you do, you're gonna find what you're looking for, and it's not gonna be pretty. In some cases, not all. In some, trust.
yeah, in some cases. But I mean, for me, I'm not gonna go through anybody's
No,
phone.
neither
I
would
mean, that's
I.
just not me. If I have to even think about going to your phone, I mean, it's already relation's already over with.
Exactly. There's suspicion there, and it's no need.
So that's
Stanley,
it.
trust is the most.
That's it.
I'm sorry, Stanley. Trust is the most important
No, go
thing
on.
to have. Robert says, absolutely. Hi, Regina. Wanda says, it could be fatal. You're right, Wanda. Cheating can be fatal. We've seen it. You know what? I've seen it kind of recently. A person that I knew them for a while. The female he was with, I honestly thought was his wife. But no, she was a chick on the side. And she'd been on the side for a minute, apparently. But the chick on the side got pissed about something another, and she shoots him 4 times. He survives. He lives. Oh, wow. But guess who at the hospital and who had to nurse him and who had to, bring him back to health? The wife, who never knew he had this whole other life. Cheating. If you're unhappy, leave it. But you know what, Jonathan? That's what I was going to say. You were saying if you're not satisfied, the sex is not satisfying, yada, yada, yada. That doesn't always lead to cheating. They're greedy people. Okay?
No, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that's the only reason.
And a lot of times, men and some women, they strive off the hunt. They strive off the hunt of finding another male or female just to make sure they still got it, And instead of them leaving the hunt where it is, they want to take the hunt to a hotel or to let's say to a bed. And at that point, it is what it is. You're in the middle of a whole new different thing. But a lot of times, people who are cheating, they're not going to leave that significant other because that cheating is a part of that lust we talked about not too long ago. That's a part of that lust. A lot of times, they won't leave the significant other. That's not what they want to do. They just want that extra excitement, that greediness, that chick or that dude on the side.
Yeah, like I said, you want to know about the lust video? It's on my YouTube channel every day. JC. But anyway, like you said, as far as being greedy, I mean, I don't feel like you can absolutely love somebody and cheat on them. I don't care if it's man or woman. And I feel like it is a double standard as far as men cheating and women cheating. It's saying that women cheat more emotionally. Maybe she might not be getting her needs met. She might not be getting hurt. She might not be, spending enough time with, etc. But for a man, he just do it just to be doing
right.
it to get the rocks off. So what's
physical? It's physical for him. And it could be physical for her too, but mostly it's physical for him. And you're right, with her, it's more emotionally. You can tame some of that down. Affection, guys, please provide. And females, man is telling you or showing you physical attention, then my advice to you is please provide. Because those little
Yeah.
Every night. Sure you are, Marielle. Wanda. Right, some are just selfish. Yes, ma'am. Better. That's exactly what it is. Just selfish. Not caring about the other person's feelings, not caring about the kids that may be involved, not caring about anything. Okay? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm going to point you out, but a lot of times you're thinking with 2 heads and you letting the little head beat the big head up. Come on. Start letting the big head.
Hey, how you going to steal my praise and cat praise? Come on, huh?
Did I? Oh, PG-13.
How you going to take my cat praise? No, how you going to take my catchphrase? You got to take the head on your shoulders, not between your legs. That's what's wrong with men,
Hey, okay.
Well,
then you're saying they've heard it before. Stanley, I tell my girl, if you go through my phone, you're going to find something. Right. Don't ask me nothing about what you see. Sonia. Hi, Sonia. Isha. Personally, cheating is not always a two-way street, especially if it's mental or emotional. You're right. Sometimes it's one-sided. A lot of times it's one-sided. especially if you have a healing energy broken. Please, people are drawn to you. Okay, well, maybe you're right on that. But a lot of times cheating is one-sided. You know, the other
Okay.
person is, you know, they kind of suspect it, but they're not quite sure. You know, you feel it, but you're not quite sure. And ladies, go with your instinct. If you think, you know, he's doing a little something extra, see what it is. It may not be what you think. It may not be a physical person that they're cheating with. It may be a little porn. And then you have to decide if, hey, is that porn okay for him or her? If it is, then let him have it. But
Forward.
some people actually think that porn is cheating. I really don't get into the porn, but I mean, that's I for me, porn is not cheating. You know, especially if you're gonna watch it in there and turn around and come back into here. It's not cheating.
Yeah, but some guys, believe it or not, they like the pornography, and it's like they can't separate the two, you know.
From what?
But it from the actual thing, because you've been lusting over, you know, those type of videos and stuff. You don't really know what's real and what's
Right, but
fake.
anything you have in an abundance isn't good. Anything you absorb in abundance, a whole bunch of porn, forget it, not good. Let me see. I'm gonna read some, Jonathan. Amy, if there's no trust, then there's no relationship because all these things come out in the open in due time. Everything. Amy, I'm a strong believer in what's done in the dark will come to light. I am a very, very strong believer of that. And I think a lot of times that's what keep me on the up and up. I don't have time to be paying no extra dues for something I could avoid it by just doing right. Stanley, seeing women cry hysterically over lost trust makes me feel hell of a bad and shitty. Oops, and poopy. Stanley said it, not me.
She's so poop.
I hear you, Stanley.
My husband
Husband
knows my
knows
code.
my code. I hear
Regina
you,
said,
Mama.
if you don't trust, it's not worth the hassle. Amy said, I do not hide my phone. I have respect for myself. That is why I don't cheat. I have nothing in my phone to hide. I don't check my man phone. I trust him. I tell him in a heartbeat if you want to cheat,
Jonathan,
so
you from?
tell me no hard feelings, throw it up deuces, and I'll be gone.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right about that. You got to set boundaries in the beginning, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Lenore, cousin
What your thoughts about
Lenore.
that?
I'm sorry you zoomed out on me, so I don't know if you zoomed out on the views as well. But what say one more time, or at least give me a rough draft of what you said.
No, I was saying she was saying she don't have to hide her phone, and her husband have to hide her phone either. If you don't want to be with each other, you just tell each other that y'all just say goodbye. You know, you feel like you have the need to go out there and cheat on somebody,
Well,
man or woman.
right. I didn't hide my phone, and my husband didn't hide his phone either. But I wasn't trying to go through it. There was no reason. There was no unaccountable time. There was no, missing in action time. There was no reason for me to have to go through his phone. So I felt no need. To be honest with you, he didn't use it that much himself. So it was no need. But I understand, who wants to be with someone they can't trust? That's got to be a very uncomfortable feeling to be with someone that you can't depend on to do the right thing and to be sincere and to be loyal to you. So I couldn't do the cheating thing. Regina said, if you don't trust, it's not worth the hassle. Yes, ma'am. You're right about that. Just what I just said. Who wants to be with someone that you can't trust? That's got to be exhausting. Be honest. That has to be exhausting, Amy. I do not hide my phone. I have respect for myself. That is why I don't cheat. I have nothing in my phone to hide, and I don't check my man's phone. I trust him. I tell him in a heartbeat. If you wanted to cheat, you read that one. Yeah, okay, throw it up, deuces. Look, you give him
Yeah, I did.
you
You
give
want
him
to
more
the
than I would
question?
give
She
him. I'm
wants
not
to.
giving him. If you want to cheat, no, we're not even gonna talk about cheating because you better not be doing that. Wanda.
Maybe I want an extra piece on the side. How about that?
You can
I'm
have
not
the
cool with
extra
the
piece,
real. I want a thigh,
and you can have a
leg,
two-piece. That's what I can give you. Two-piece
or my
up top.
sushi, or my mac and cheese, or my stuffing. What about that? Why can't I have them
You
all at once?
can. You just can't be with her and have all of that. Okay. You cannot be with her and have those
Fun,
things too. And that's on the real up and up. I mean, if she cool with it, open relationships, they happen all the time. Go for it. But in a relationship, you can't have you, me, and she. It's not happening. Amy, I did not believe a
I'm just
woman
messing with you.
would cheat
I
on a
ain't I don't
man.
do all that cheating.
I know. I do not believe a woman will cheat on a man. I I do or I don't. I do believe a woman would cheat on a man way quicker than a man would cheat on a woman. That's my opinion. Elaborate, Amy, because it's not been my experience, so I can't, I can't answer that. The new generation thing that's going on around me already, I wouldn't be surprised. I know that a lot of women are cheating more nowadays than they were back in, the days before I got married. So, we've been looking for that equal opportunity. We want to be treated just like the men. So maybe we took on some characteristics. I don't know. But either way it go, cheating is just like terribly wrong. You couldn't. Can you imagine cheating and bringing something home to your lover? Oh Lord, that's a whole new
Exactly. That's
different
really
show.
messed up.
That's a whole new different show. You might as
Oh
well
no.
kill them. Start with Sonia. Says, do you see it, Jonathan? Yes.
Yeah, Sonya
So
said
true.
yes, so
They won't leave
true.
their significant others. Right. They won't. You right. It's exciting. It's something he is not getting at home, so he goes looking. I don't even think it's not in some cases though, Sonya. No,
No, it's
but
not like
Jonathan,
that.
wait,
It's
let
not
me
like
catch
that.
this and then you can carry it to in some cases it is. In some cases, the man is not getting that physical attention that he needs. Men are physical creatures when it comes to that affection. They need that physical attention. They need to be entwined with their wives, their girlfriends, their lovers. They need that. And when they're not getting it because you pissed off and it's been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, now y'all on a 2, 3 week break and he's not getting it, you might as well go ahead and check the phone. That's all I could say. Let me see.
No, 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 no. Yeah, I thought you would let me. No, let me reply to it.
Okay.
No, I wanted to say. I mean, a woman can be doing everything. I mean, if she's not having sex with a man, their relationship, they're in a marriage. Maybe he's not really pouring into her. He's not, meeting her needs. For her not to be open, sex to him. You thought about that.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean that's
It's like you said. If
mhm.
she's not getting her core, her
Jonathan.
taking her out. And what do you expect? She's just gonna just pop it open, and you haven't really poured into her. What do you expect out of her? Y'all are incubators.
Call me an incubator one more time, Jonathan.
I'm saying women in general. I'm not talking
Incubators?
about. I'm talking about
Really?
general.
That's
I
what
ain't
we
talking
are, incubators. So you guys are
No, I mean, as
depositors.
far as like you look
So
at as
you're
far as what a man
depositors.
pour
Is
into
that
you,
what you
what
guys
what
are?
he likes, what he.
Donor. At least we know who phone
I was
it really
like,
is. Jonathan. There we go. Listen, Jonathan, you're going
yeah,
in
it's
and
you.
out. Yeah,
It's
we're
you.
going in and out. But guess you're back at your old spot. We're having the same problems we did before. So it is wherever you're at is not a good
Oh
frequency.
wow.
Okay, women cheat just as much as men. Hi,
Oh wow.
Remy. Remy says hello, lovies. Hey, baby girl. Let me see, Lori. Hi, guys. Hi, Lori. Okay, I kept my phone locked all the time, but my views on cheating aren't considered conventional. Well, what are your views? Tell us. Let us know, Remy. Who has time to check? Right, people phone. Nobody checking nobody's phone. I'm not doing it. I don't have that kind of time. If I assume you're cheating, I'm gonna talk to you about it. We're gonna see what to do when anything done in the dark. It's gonna come to light. But I'm not spending a lot of time checking phones. Let's see. Latoya. Hey, Tanya. Okay, Remy. I think some men are mental as well. It's not always the physical that's lacking. You're right. The mental can be lacking as well. Some men are mental creatures. You're right. And it goes both ways. And that was what we were talking about earlier. It does go both ways. Yeah, if it's possible for her, it's possible for him as well. And vice versa. Hey, Nikki. That's my cousin, Nikki. Hi, Kimberly. Another cousin.
Well, hey, what's going on, Kimberly? What's going on, everybody?
So, now you said something about men cheating and being physical and mental and, being all these different things. Have you ever been in a relationship that maybe was kind of over, but you didn't really tell her yet and moved on into a new relationship?
No, I've never done that. If I'm done with you, I'm done. I don't try to seek nobody else.
Okay,
That's
because a
just
lot
me.
of times that happens. These people, men and women, are finished with this one relationship, and instead of ending that, they go into a whole new relationship, and actually start it up before they are caught or before they decide to go ahead and tell the other person that, hey, I'm with someone else. Cheating always walk hand in hand with lies. There's no way you can get around it.
Okay. Okay, Randa said cheating is more than a consistent action as opposed to making a mistake and slipping up and having sex. Yeah, you're right about that. It's more just the physical. You have to get to that point
Right.
to actually go out there and cheat on
Mhm.
somebody. It's more than just physical. But yeah, Patrice said, "What's going on, Denise?
Oh,
Nakia?"
do you see?
She said some men expect their wives to meet their needs while he neglects hers. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. You talking about the men, not getting sex. I'm like, what is he depositing to her for her to receive? You know.
Did you say deposit?
Yes.
You come up with them, man.
How,
Some are
how
just
can,
autistic.
I'm just saying, how can I? I'm
Mm.
using that analogy. Like, how can I expect to withdraw from a bank and I haven't made any kind of deposit to that bank? You
We're
know.
talking about people. We're not talking about
Well,
objects. We're talking about people. Things with
give
blood
you an. I was giving
flowing,
you I was giving you an
heartbeat.
example.
People, not objects. A bank teller, a piece of metal. So she. Guys, y'all come up
No,
with some
I
weird
was
stuff,
using that as an example.
huh?
I was using that as an
I
example.
know. No, it's not a very good one.
Okay.
So, okay, so now look, before we go back into what we normally come and do, the few people that are here, I don't know how many there are on that side. I'm just looking at ones of mine. The few people are here. Listen, I'm gonna do an alert video because it's important that everyone knows. And this is just to get off of the subject for a tiny, tiny second. There is something called a real ID. Now, some people don't know about the real ID, and that's what I'm telling you guys now, and I'm going to do another alert. But everyone in America needs a real ID, not just your driver's license, not your state ID, but a real ID. And everyone's not getting this message. Of course, it's always last to filter down into our race. So, guys, let people know a real ID is what you're going to need by the year of 2020 in North Carolina. Your state may have already had it. With the real ID, you will, no, let's do it this way. Without the real ID, I'm sorry, Jonathan, but I had to get it in. Without the real ID, listen, it's important. You won't be able to get into a fly on an airplane. You won't be able to get into a military base. You will not be able to get into any government buildings. Now, this is for a reason, people. And like I said, we're the last to know, like always. So if you already know, spread the word. If you don't know, I'm telling you now, spread the word. For some reason, that real ID is important to go get it because we don't want to be the people who can't fly when we need to fly to get out of Trump's craziness or have to get on a military base but can't because we don't have the real ID. I'm sure to be full of other people, but won't be full of us. So if if you hear me and if you've heard this before, spread it. Spread it as quick as you can. And we want to make sure that our people, African Americans or minority altogether, are getting just what we need as well. And that is a real ID. So I apologize, Jonathan. I've been wanting to say that and I keep forgetting. Now I've said it. I don't feel any type of, any type of guilt behind it. It's been done. So let's go back to cheating.
Oh no, no comment. Anyway, some are just narcissistic and hit anything offered.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jazz.
you're right about that. Some people just don't really. Some people just don't care. Some people just don't care. They're just like like they just had no remorse. They're just supposed to accept it. So, I don't really get why people sit there and cheat. But I feel like a lot more women are more forgiving than men. Why do you think that is?
Because men have that they have the stipulation of being heroes no matter what they do. And as soon as a female does it, she's a zero. Okay. Men will cheat and have 6, 7, 8 affairs. But as soon as she has one, she's a whore, she's a slut, she's not worth anything, according to you guys. Okay, that's how men feel. And a lot of that is starting to dwindle away too. Because women aren't going for that answer anymore. How can I be a whore, slut, and a cheat, and you be a hero? No, you're a whore and a slut and a cheat too. So guys, don't cheat.
That's a double standard. It's a double standard. It's look good upon as far as the man. We get our rocks on like, hey, I see you, son. Do your thing. But it's wrong both ways, but it's just perceived differently. I don't agree with it.
Perceived by some differently. I don't perceive it that way. I perceive it like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Des, I need details on what, Des. What's the reason? I need details because men are territorial. Yeah, you're right. You're right. They want it for themselves. It's theirs. It doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to anyone. It's theirs. The lie they tell. Well, like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Don't chill me.
No, it is
Not right there.
territory. I put your imprint like JC was here.
Okay, I like what Des says. He says, she said, men know that women associate sex with emotions, and men don't. Some men do, but most of them don't. They associate sex with physical being, physical touching, physical, just being physical.
No, that's why you gotta penetrate her mind, not just her body. You gotta penetrate up here. Not, I can't go in depth with that, but anyway. Anyways,
What's
um,
going on, Jonathan? What are you talking about over there?
no, we're gonna say you gotta penetrate her mind. That's what you gotta do. If we're worrying about just the physical act, that's just the presentation. You gotta focus on the mind, the brain. 'Cause I'm a psychosexual, so I'm attracted to the brains, not just the body. So yeah.
Well, a total
But
package, I have
anyways,
them both. A total package would be
yeah.
brains and beauty, regardless of what the body actually, body would be a big plus, but brains are for a real man. The brains and the beauty of whatever he's looking at, it's attractive. I was referring to the real idea as far as the details and wondering why. They hadn't said why, Des. I just found out, that there are more of us, minorities, who don't know about it. They gave it a 2-year span, and the 2 years are almost up, and a lot of people are just finding out. So, whatever their plan is, it really didn't sound like it was going to include us. So that's why it's important that, you guys get those real IDs. Please pass the message on. Make sure your children don't need it, because if for some forgotten bitten reason we're invaded, or if we're invaded, or if we go to war and we need to fly out, or we need to go on a military base for protection, if you don't have that ID, you won't be going. They're not going to let you on. So, like I said, get it. Make sure your friends and family have it. Tell others, and when you go get it, you get it from the DMV. Ask them about it and see what information they give you. But it's something that everybody's going to need. And it consists, when you guys go get your real ID, you have to have your Social Security and your birth certificate.
Oh, what's going on, Jamia? Yeah, Dad says you're right, Jonathan. If you penetrate her mind, the body is already yours. Yeah, pretty much. But most guys don't know that. But anyway, as far as going back to cheating, you know, like I said, it's just not right. Just be honest with what you want. Like I said, open relationships, open marriages, people swinging. You got to figure out what you want and communicate your needs or unhappiness, which I made. But I don't ever feel like cheating is the solution.
Yeah.
You could you could possibly bring home the disease to your wife or to your husband, and it's not a good look. Just communicate or y'all leave, or figure out some type of way to uh, manage that situation better than just to go out there and cheat. Because you cheating on someone, that's not gonna take away your problems with your mate. It's gonna cause more drama and confusion to it. It's not solution based, in my opinion. What's your thoughts?
Um, I agree. It's not solution based. So I have really no thoughts on it, because you keep freezing up.
Oh wow.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you got anything else to say?
No, I'm good.
So you good?
Yeah, guys, check out my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna throw something out there to remind everybody. Check out my YouTube channel. You should find a couple of postings, live postings under "Do You Boo" with the BOO, and it's just me, hitting up some reality. So check it out.
Yeah, and I'll have her link in the description box. And Dad said, Jonathan, have you ever been cheated on? Yep, I've been cheated on, and the woman got pregnant by another dude. That's
Oh,
another
I thought you
story.
were gonna say by you. I was gonna say, what?
Yeah,
Are they together now?
yeah.
Hmm? Frozen, 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 frozen.
Hey, it is what it is.
Dewana, hi Des. You just came back from a freeze.
Oh, okay, my fault. No, I was saying, yeah, I did. The woman, she ended up getting pregnant by
Oh
another
yeah.
dude.
So are
Um,
they together
yeah, I
today?
mean, her, but no, they're not together. But it happens. She birthed a beautiful young boy. So really good to see that. But kind of wish it was mine, but it's not. So hey, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But
That
yeah,
it
though you ain't got
is.
nothing else. Anything else to say? Anything else to
No,
say?
Jonathan. No, we touched bases on that. I got some juice for tomorrow though. So we'll talk about that later.
Uh oh.
We'll talk about that
Uh
juice for
oh. But yeah,
tomorrow.
though, I appreciate you joining me tonight. Everybody check her out. I'm gonna have her link in the description, so everybody follow her on YouTube and check my channel out, Everyday Thoughts JC. And make sure y'all share the video, share the YouTube videos I have. And thank you for everybody for watching. Everybody have a blessed night. Peace.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Peace.
All right, peace.